Hey there guys and gals, it's Sunday, and today we have yet another brand new series in Shonen Jump, and I have so many mixed feelings on it that I can't wait to share with you. These are just going to be my first thoughts and impressions on the series, and I do that for every new manga in Weekly Shonen Jump, partially so that I can re-rank every series in the magazine once the new year comes around. Keeping up with what all's in this magazine has been a fun journey that I hope will continue for a long while, so make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to come along with me for the ride. Anyways, Ayakashi Triangle. I have so many mixed feelings, and I'm not even sure where to start sorting them out. First off, the setting is one of yokai and exorcists, which I've stated I'm just not the biggest fan of personally. When did I say that, you may ask? Well, back when I made my video on Bone Collection, another fairly new Shonen Jump manga that also has a setting centered around yokai. With these two series being serialized so close to one another, I can only assume that Jump just wants one of them to pan out, maybe to appeal to the part of the market still wearing their yokai watches or something, I don't know. But I doubt they'll both be long-running series. It's impossible to guess which, if either, will pan out, because while I genuinely enjoyed the direction that the first chapter of Bone Collection underwent, it fell off pretty hard for me starting around the end of chapter 2. Still not a bad series, but nevertheless, judging something accurately purely based off the first chapter is nearly impossible. But try I shall. So, with its similar-ish setting, what sets apart the story of Ayakashi Triangle? Well, nothing really so far. The story was pretty straightforward and simple up until near the end. Two childhood friends can see yokai when most others can't. One is from a family of ninja yokai hunters or something, and the other is a rare existence that is said to attract strong yokai, which she inevitably does. Granted, I'm sure we're only just scratching the surface of why that is and what will come of it. Unlike in Bone Collection, yokai aren't some well-known existence, and aside from that, the story has avoided delving too into world building, which could be a good thing. Sure, we're given a few tidbits of info here and there, but few people enjoy major info dumps in Chapter 1, so with a long-term outlook in mind, I don't mind that it focused more on character introductions. That being said, there is one thing that does set this series apart for me personally, despite the fact that I know it doesn't necessarily mean much with regards to how it'll turn out. That's right, this series was written by Kentaro Yabuki. Lots of his recent ventures have been purely as an illustrator, either for To Love Ru or for various light novel to manga adaptations. I've heard that his mentor was Takeshi Obata, the illustrator of Hikaru no Go, Death Note, and Bakuman, not to mention someone I've always been an avid fan of. Likewise, I wasn't too shocked when I saw that the artwork and character designs for this manga were amazing. I really like them a lot. However, despite the fact that he's only been an illustrator here lately, his first popular work was Black Cat, which I really enjoyed as a kid. I'm kind of ashamed to say that despite my nostalgia for it, I haven't come back to read it anytime recently, and I definitely need to do that soon so that I can have a fresh opinion on it. Regardless, I was a big fan of Black Cat, and fun fact, the first design on my YouTube avatar was actually loosely based on Train Hartnett, the main character from Black Cat. I know that the previous ventures of the author are far from everything. I've read Samurai 8, I've read some Platinum End. I know that just because you really like an author and his previous works doesn't mean that everything he makes is gonna be a banger. However, while the Black Cat artwork was amazing in its own right, I can definitely tell that his art style has evolved over the years, and I'm truly happy to see him put that into a new series all his own. Also, I'm not gonna spoil how this chapter ends. I wanted to have the same surprise value to you as it did to me, but I will say that it not only made me want to see where things go in chapter 2, but if that twist of an ending is in any way consistent, then all those years illustrating manga of the ecchi variety will have certainly paid off. All in all, I think the first chapter of Ayakashi Triangle is pretty mid, but it didn't necessarily try to do too much story-wise in this first chapter alone. It was primarily just character introductions. Not only that, but I'm a big fan of the artwork and art style thus far. My personal attachment to the author's previous works may be partially why, but I'm genuinely excited to see where this series goes from here on out. I really hope it does well, and even if this story does somehow turn into a train wreck, I know it'll at least be a train wreck with beautiful artwork. If you like this video, then remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss future videos like it. Also, remember to go drop a follow over on twitch.tv/theanimedudeyt if you want to talk to me more about various anime and or manga. I stream there nearly every day, and if all goes well, I should be streaming right after this video goes live as well. Anyways, thank you so much to Kara Alter, Jessica LaFond, Soulslayer, Shelly, and everyone else over in the Patreon crew for helping to make videos like this possible. If you want to join the Patreon crew alongside these absolute mad lads right here and have your name at the end of videos like this, then I'll leave a link to that down in the description. Thank you all for watching, and Anime Dude out.